up? It's that nigga DT. You know my name, that nigga DTL. That boy in True Legend. I am the DTL. It's that nigga DTL. It's that nigga DTL. I am a legend. I am a legend. Attacking these tracks with these lyrical weapons. Assassin to rap. This shit's my profession.
What's good, everyone? It's your boy, Token Drew. We here with another edition of Packed and Unpacked. Series where I pack a bowl, but wait, and unpack some cools. And today, we have ourselves a blind unboxing, baby. Yeah. And this right here is a resin, so we got ourselves, throw that title card up, an episode of Blunts and Boxes. Haha. This is a big one. So without further ado, let's get into this.
I'm a legend, a hero, a villain. Trying to be Batman with a hint of Joker. Can't beat him cause I cheat with the knife. Light up bowl and I turn to a smoker. I'm a geek and a nerd. Nigga, what you heard? I named my firstborn off a video game, but I'm also the type to go into a new spot. Look you in the eye, say, don't sit in your lane. I'm Mr. Did he say that? Yeah, I fucking said that. Hope you bitch ass is easily affected. I see the worst shit. I just up on the dot. In front of your own mama say, damn, right, I'm it.
Alright, here we go. So, before we get started, a couple things. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment. You know. And special shout out to the homie, the legendary Jose Leon, and the Anime Resin Collector store on Facebook. Always gets me the dope stuff. I get almost all of my resins from that man. Got a handful more coming, so. But this is the B6 Studios Imperfect Cell. Let's see what it looks like. Attacking these tracks with these lyrical weapons. Assassin to rap. This shit's my profession. Woke up today saying don't be a second. 64 words if you ever feel a threat and die. Am a legend. I am a legend. Believe me when I say you niggas can't see me. It's creepy. I'm in your face, nigga, 3D. Two bitches on my dick, but I'm trying to go 3D. I love a classy broad, not easy, but a touch of free. I got the weed, Lou got the LSD, Josh got the kush, Dust got the peace, Lex got the loud, Blunts brought by KT, smoking with Cheech, mobs get rocked in my natty G. Few of my homies are a couple of facts. They even got a lazy nigga that she doesn't rap. And after this, back to work all day. I can buy a track from L Live, record an auto lab, back to live loud to get another tap. Buy a sack, come on. So, just to give you a lot of heads up, the plug is back here, right next to that little pole. See it? It was a hard time for me to find it. This piece clips on with a magnet, and then I found some topper pieces. So one I assume goes up here, one I assume goes on this thing. So we'll see what they do. Unfortunately, this piece snapped off in transit, but I can always super glue it back on. So this is a bubbler, so I'm guessing you pour water in the top. Got my water. What's good, everyone? We are back, and here he is. So from B6 Studios, this is Cell, his first form, with the bubbler attachment. I think this thing is pretty cool, and we're gonna go down our list. And in case you ain't hip to the list, here it is. So we bring a little anger, why is that so bad? You mean I can't think like this cause I'm a dad? Don't get mad cause I do how I do. This an ninja ride way of life, just worry about you.
Here comes a brand new challenger. That's gonna get my niggas always down with you. You a hater, homie, but I ain't mad at you.
That was everything that I'm gonna be grading this on. So first things first. So let's talk about the detail. This figure has fantastic detail from the base, from his body. Even though everything's a bit smooth, it does look right. It looks how he should look, so I'm going to give him a 20. His base
It's pretty dope. I mean, I had a few issues hooking it up together. There's an air hose you hook up underneath this part right here, as well as its plug. I might have to mess with it to get bigger bubbles out maybe, but you know, the motor's kind of loud on it. So I'd give the base 20, but because it has a loud motor to it, I'm gonna give it a 15. Here's what it looks like when you're not doing the bubbler part. Not bad. For his pose, I think his pose is really cool. Looks very much like First Form Cell. So we're gonna knock that mug another 20 points. His paint is really good. A few imperfections around the ab area, so I can't give it a perfect score. But it looks really good. It looks very close to the show. The paint on the base is great. So we're gonna give it 18 points. And finally, character accuracy. It looks a hell of a lot like Imperfect Cell. So yeah, we'll give him a 20. So overall, I'm gonna say that this is a great figure. And my first expression when I saw it was, I was pretty amazed over how good this cell looks. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it, so we're gonna hit it another 5 points. However, it was a bit difficult to put together, and because of that, the Dragon Ball Z logo came snapped off out the box. So we're gonna knock off 4 points for that. I still highly recommend this figure if you're a fan of Imperfect Cell or Cell at all. It's a really cool resin to have. I really recommend this resin. It's unique. It captures a character. And I mean, what else has a bubbler attached to it like this? So that's pretty cool. Let's talk about this. Oh yeah, its art box. Its art box is kind of lame. So I'm gonna deduct 10 points for the art box. It brings it down to an 88, which is still an A-. So it's still a very good statue. With a meh art box, couple flimsy pieces, and it's a bit loud when you got it all turned on. But other than that, not bad at all. So I'm gonna take some pictures, I'm gonna get up out of here. I'm your boy Token Drew. Peace.
They say your token wanna get played. She from McKinney outside, lays in with Jeff from my place. We chillin', nigga. Here comes a brand new challenger. The song that giving niggas always amateur. You a hater, homie, but I ain't mad at you. You need reading the wrong, call me a manager. Here comes a flawless victory. Multiplayer, 2 girls get with me. Green mushroom, fun of the industry. Power up, feel attract, this the fatality.
What's up, everybody? We are back. And here he is. So yeah, an overall dope ass resin. The gimmick is, it's an interesting gimmick that fits with him, but there's a lot of things that leaves me to worry, such as eventually this water is going to have to be changed because it's going to be old, and that breeds bacteria. Eventually that motor is going to give out, and this is just going to be what you see right here. But for what it's worth, I still really like it. I didn't hook the air hose up at first, and it wasn't working for me for a whole day. I was pretty pissed off about that, but then got some advice from some homies in the group I'm in and got it working, so I'm glad for that, at least. I also like my setup for it because this green light next to Superman, gives off a kryptonite hue in my mind. So yeah, there you have it. Imperfect Cell from B6. It's a dope ass piece. It's pretty big though, just letting you know. I'm kind of worried with this sitting on this glass, to be honest with you. But I'm gonna get up out of here. Make sure you guys do all that like and subscribe stuff. And until then, I'm your boy Token Drew. Live up, smoke out, and game on. I'm out this bitch. Thanks for watching. Peace.
Your beautiful attack, tell them to suck your fucking dick as you stab them in the back. Unfucking stoppable, that's how you gotta be. If they won't listen to you, well, you just gotta make them see what being enemies could be a beautiful thing. To be friends instead could bring so much greed. And it's obscene to think that in less than a blink, I could end this whole dream, but that might push me to the brink and unleash a beast, a beautiful disaster. It's almost as bad as